नमस्कार, कॉस्मिक वर्ल्ड में आपका स्वागत है। आज मेरा टॉपिक है हाउ टू प्रैक्टिस टू बी हैप्पी इन लाइफ। यू नो, हैप्पीनेस इज अ मेंटल स्टेट, a physical state, and an emotional state. So we have to coordinate with all our emotions to remain happy. Every day in life, we get challenges, but if we are living, we will have to face hurdles in life because life is a roller coaster. There are ups and downs, but how much we can cope up, being a superhuman being, we can always monitor our system of mind to live happily. Now, how it is possible? Number one, your perception is of every situation the key role which you play, because when you react, every action has got an equal and opposite reaction, and it is your own perception how to react when there is some situation, and everything resonates with your reaction. Everything depends upon the way you are seeing things. So let's divide our brain into two segments. One will be Mr. Smiley with 70% space, and Mr. Sad with 30%. So, this is how we have to keep our body entangled. But unfortunately, Mr. Sad occupies 70% and Mr. Smiley occupies only 30%. The reason is we are so accustomed to take stress, and we somehow feel comfortable by enjoying some kind of anxiety in our life. We feel if there is no anxiety, there is no life. And this is where our role comes. The sole reason is we live in an environment which has a mediocre mentality. We are all the time scared of dreaming big. And before we conceptualize the idea, negative thought starts coming. What if I fail? I can't do it. I'm not capable. Others are better than me. Oh, they are supreme. Finally, you end up blaming yourself and giving yourself negative marks. And that's where Mr. Sad takes the place in your brain. Number three, the envelope of negativity is so intense that we love to live in a cocoon of fear, hopelessness, devastating situation, distress, frustration, and unable to break that preconceived notion of being useless, tagging failures on our existence. And here again, Mr. Sad comes and occupies your brains and have a hearty laugh because Mr. Sad has somehow victimized your brain and you have started thinking negative. Number four, Mr. Smiley. He's a very nice guy and he is in a very congested occupancy where nothing good is happening and very little gratitude list. You are hardly able to be happy, and whatever has happened good in your life, it also fades away. Your awards, your recognition, your motivation was all in the past, and there is now no glory and no story. So, Mr. Smiley somehow is wanting to smile, but unfortunately, he gets just 30% of the occupancy. Now, what happens? When we live with this negativity of Mr. Sad having 70% of his occupancy in our brain, we start finding faults. We are all the time blaming the situation, cribbing about things, being unhappy about everything in life. Our shame, our remorse, fear, jealousy, everything becomes active in our existence. And that's very, very sad. Remember, we are becoming victim gradually because we are not able to cope up and we are not able to define what exactly are we wanting in life. Now, what happens? This demon of being unhappy takes the center stage. Then, what happens? Now, how can we throw this fellow out? By thinking good in every situation, finding the half glass as full, being positive. For example, if something has happened, always think that this has happened for good. Maybe God has some other creative or better thing for us. Number 7, change the lens of your life. When you will believe in yourself, you will be happy and satisfied. Meet great people. Keep applauding yourself and your colleagues. Caring, sharing, resilience, calmness, humility will all play a key role in your life. That's how you have to change the lens. कहते हैं ना कि हर की निगाह में मैं एक नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि सबकी ऐनक का नंबर एक नहीं हो सकता. So you cannot be very good in everyone's view, but still you have to believe in yourself. So what happens? Number 8. Now, when you transform your vision with positivity, Mr. Smiley will start expanding in your brain. You will live in gratitude in a company which is full of positive energy, and you will see positivity all around. Number 9, feeling happy with a conscious effort. Happiness is a habit. You have to create that habit, and a conscious effort has to be made in your existence, which need fearlessness, your affirmation, your gratitude towards your goals, your dream, where you focus only on the winning target and celebrating your whatever small achievement you have done, the nano things you can celebrate. Then number 10, you have now learned to kickstart, knock down with biggest dream as a daredevil, and Mr. Smiley is now expanding 60% in your brain. Now you see the reaction. You have started manifesting, you have started visualizing the self assessment about yourself. You are feeling proud, and the process is not very fast. All of a sudden, nothing can happen, but your consistent thought of being positive helps you, and you transform your thoughts with emission of positivity. Number 11, as days pass by, you have become a unique person, a very positive person, and you are not perturbed, you are not disturbed or distracted. Your spectrum of life is a rainbow of thoughts. You always see roses, not thorns, and you find every storm clearing your path. Wow, what a change! That's when happiness is taking a greater portion of your life. 12. The leader in you has not been conquered. Now, what happens? Mr. Said knows that he has to leave your brain because you are no more responding to anything negative, and you are always forgiving people. You are not in any pain, and you are not the culprit in your life. There is no self pity, and now you have started affirming everything positive. Number 13, one fine day, he will leave you and go forever. Applaud, applaud, my dear friends. This is a time when Mr. Said has to leave, and we have to say goodbye, dear. I'm not Said anymore, and Mr. Smiley is now the leader. He's the center of attraction, and you find your being happy, your meaningful life. You have found the definition of your existence, your self corrected, erect posture, the robust self, saying, I will try, not cry, saying, I'm not still, I'm with a strong will. So, refilling the fuel of love, lubricating with gratitude, you sculpt yourself as a positive, strong person with no story of the past except the experience vast. You live and enjoy your present and craving and painting your tomorrow into beautiful colors of life. Yes, Now you are one Mr. Right. You will never go wrong. So remember, happiness is not something you get in life, but something you bring in life. You are simply amazing. Remember the footprints in your life which brought joy. React to all positivity, it's your karma. Don't fit in someone else's life. You are meant to stand out. With limited time, don't live in someone else's life. You can only control your feeling. Trust yourself as you are the messenger of God. Just be happy. It drives people crazy. Work on your grass as greener than others. Life is simple. Don't make it complicated. Stop observing others. Remain happy always. So, all the best to all my Mr. Smileys and Mrs. Smileys and Miss Smileys. Have a broad smile. And remember, smile is a universal language and free of cost. So let's wear it every day. That's all from the Cosmic World today. See you in my next video soon.